moving story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Warner Anderson as Matthew Swain, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, and Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson.
Peyton Place has two important visitors, brothers, industrialist Kenneth Markham and Dr. Vincent Markham. Long estranged, they are now both staying at the inn.
Thanks, Reggie. Sorry, Mr. Markham, he wasn't on the morning train.
Well, is there another way into town, a bus station?
Mr. Markham. I'll call it.
Very sorry, sir, but
That's all right.
Ferguson insisted on signing the papers with me.
Yeah, no, forget it.
Anyway, I missed the train, so I took the bus. I brought a suitcase for you.
Good, I need a change.
Also, I've got the agreements on the foundation.
Fine, let me see them.
And the proposal on the Florida Utilities merger, too.
Later, Fletcher, later.
Let's see. Today is the deadline for you to exercise your stock option on the consolidated.
What to close at?
16 and an 8.
Let's forget that.
That's what I thought. I need your signature on these tax estimates for the fourth quarter.
Later, Fletcher, later.
Claxton's been trying to reach you, and I've told him you were unavailable.
I'm still unavailable.
Changed the appointment in Pittsburgh to tomorrow morning. I've moved up Los Angeles and Dallas.
Good. What about the foundation papers,
yes, sir.
Fletcher?
And Mrs. Markham called you and asked that you call her before you leave here.
I've been trying to reach her. Will you call her on the telephone right now and see if you can contact
Yes,
her?
sir.
Telegram.
Thanks. Oh, this is for Dr. Markham, your brother.
Let me see that. Eastbourne, Connecticut. What's that?
Well, the only thing I know of in Eastbourne, Connecticut is the Merriman Foundation.
Merriman. Did we contact that foundation?
No.
I'll take it up to him. Is that it, Fletcher?
Yes, sir, that's it. Except I think it's a wonderful thing you're doing for your brother, Mr. Markham.
I'll see you in my quarters in an hour, and we'll go over the Florida papers first. And don't forget to contact my wife.
Yes, sir.
Come in. What do you want? Well, I thought I'd come and see you before I left. Oh, the door's open. How you feeling, Vincent? Tired. I have... Oh, this telegram. Almost forgot. We just about opened it by mistake. Room clerk says you're waiting for it, so go ahead, open it up. I'll wait. From the Merriman Foundation, huh? They've agreed to finance your operation in Peru. Vincent, I have a better deal. I've set up a foundation for you and your work, and it's all yours. You can use it wherever you like, Peru or wherever. So I hope that you'll see fit to take care of yourself and get the proper medical attention so you'll live a good long time. There's no strings, Kenneth? You know, along the way, I've met all kinds of businessmen. Sharks, promoters, thieves, everything. But in the end, they always turn out to be human beings. Why is it that... Will you ever stop being so suspicious of me? Well, it's a force of habit, I guess. Well, that's a lot of money, Vincent. It's $110,000 a year. What do I have to do for it? Read it. It's all legal and official. It's even okay with the Internal Revenue Department. Now, all we have to do is we both sign that. Thank you for the gesture, Kenneth. What's the matter? You can take your money. Well, what's the matter with it, Vincent? I'll tell you what's the matter. If I sign that agreement, I'll be working for the Kenneth Markham Foundation. I will not do that. Now, why shouldn't the foundation be named after me? It's my money. Thank you, brother, but I have enough money. Have a good trip back to Philadelphia, wherever it is that you're running off to now, and give my regards to your wife, Elizabeth. You decided I will beg before I dignify you, your profession, and your money by letting my mission be financed by the Kenneth Markham Foundation. It would just kill you to accept help from your better half, wouldn't it? The jury's still out on which of us is the better half. You're a fool, Vincent. I've taken the trouble to check you out. I don't know about the Merriman Foundation, but I do know about the others. I've talked to them, to my people. The contaminated people, the ones who handle the purse strings and sign the checks. You know what they say about you? Love his work, hate him. That's what they say about you. I don't care if you love or hate me, if they love or hate me or whatever. Will you face one thing, Kenneth? Will you force yourself to accept the fact in life? I don't need you. Well, one day you will, Vincent. One day you're going to need me and my money. And when that time comes, you're going to have to beg for help. Or you're going to rot.
I'll tell you what. If you surprise Mummy and have these all up, then I will go out of the room and get my surprise for you. Is that a deal? Deal? Okay. $2.50 is right. You are a wonderful shopper, huh? And so the clerk has a surprise for you. Your own tea service. See? Now you won't have to go to the park anymore. That was silly of Allison, wasn't it? Well, now you and Mommy can have our own tea party. Okay? Help you. Oh, are we going to have a guest for tea? I forgot the most important thing. Excuse me for 1 minute. Hello. Yes, this is Mrs. Schuster. Oh, hello, Mrs. Dow. How very nice to hear from you. I'm so glad that you can make it on Friday. I look forward to seeing you. Goodbye. Okay, miss. Thank you. I would love a cup of tea. David. Hi.
Thought I'd come home for lunch for a change. The The menu at the commissary gets pretty monotonous.
What a nice surprise. I'm sure it does. I'll have Mrs. Chernick set another place for you.
Hello, Kitty Boo. Well, you seem to be having a pretty full social life. May I join your tea party? Thank you. Can you give me some tea? $3.
I had no idea you were so good at that sort of thing. Kim? Darling, time to put your tea things away. We're going to have lunch soon. Come on.
Kim, put your things away. Daddy has to eat very quickly and go right back to work. How's it going?
Oh, very well. Is that what you came home to find out?
I came home to have lunch with my family. If that's too much for you, then maybe I should call first.
David, don't be silly. Mrs. Dow called us a little while ago. They're going to be able to come for dinner on Friday.
Good. Who else?
Dr. Rossi.
You've decided he's a comer, eh?
The Finleys have accepted. And I'm having a terrible time trying to find a suitable partner for Stephen Cord.
No. You haven't asked him yet, have you?
Well, not exactly, but you were there.
No, forget that.
How did things go this morning? About the report.
They read it.
And?
Well, Dahl made it clear that he is not a Martin Peyton man, that he is a Peyton Place man. He wants to play it safe.
And Stephen Cord?
He's not quite sure whose man he is or which way to jump. I wouldn't like to have him on the other team, but as an ally, he'd bear watching.
Well, I would think that he could be very helpful.
Well, I'll decide that.
Okay. Whose man are you, David?
My own man. Try to accept that once and for all.